pains this year, but Addison Omerell certainly has been pulling her weight.
She has. She's emerged as the face of Notre Dame softball. She's pacing the team in average and home runs and doubles, and is second in stolen bases. She had a slow start, and she's got decent velocity. Every pitch seems to have drop spin. She'll elevate it to any quadrant. She has a changeup, but has not used it consistently in tight counts.
O'Brien, a true freshman from Chicago, takes the pitch low.
Well, and you'll see that drop ball consistently out of Kleiman in the circle. And Omerell has become the face of Notre Dame softball. Not only has she been able to do so well at the plate, but defensively, she's really stepped up at shortstop this season.
After playing second base last year as a freshman, taking a step in. Got to it in plenty of time, a tidy 1-2-3 inning for Kleiman and Virginia Tech, and their heavy bats. We get to see them very soon.
That ball was hit farther than any ball I think I've ever seen hit here. I can't get my words together. That ball was absolutely demolished. Pam, that almost hit my...
She had been pulling too many balls foul when she used the more traditional stance, yes. And there she drew a walk.
Well, after a home run, the way that McMillan started this game, of course, there's going to be some emotions in the circle. Tran needing to find a way to just calm herself down and start hammering the corners.
Series in the first two games, but could not catch up to that pitch. The strikeout for Weiss. Welcome to those of you who just watched Clemson and Stanford play baseball. Here we go, softball. Virginia Tech already up on Notre Dame 1-0. Pam Ward and Jenny Dalton-Hill coming to you from Blacksburg. Corey McMillan sent a ball very far. And an RBI record, and steps aside as another run comes in after the pitch got away from Eckhart behind the plate.
Have a ball that should be caught, gets away from the catcher. Chatfield's not going to let that opportunity get away from her. This is an aggressive Weiss to be able to just continue to disrupt timing, but impressed by the way that Omerell got to that ball, kept it on the infield.
So an infield single for Peck. That's the third hit of the inning for Virginia Tech. Also Chatfield walked. Just the strikeout of Castine. That's the only out so far in the first. As Weiss is creeping up, the seventh Hokie to come to the plate here in the first inning. Another off-speed pitch. Had a two-run double in game two of the doubleheader yesterday. There is a wild pitch, and in comes run number 4.
And in talking with Coach Chris Ganiff before the game, she said the one thing we need to control is our free passes. And it seems as though right now free passes are getting the better of Notre Dame. That ball totally...
yesterday and called on early, very early in this game.
I know they were expecting to have Weiss throw at least once through the lineup, but they didn't expect that to happen, to be in the first inning.
And pardon me, Trinity Martin pinch hitting for Blackwell. A little excuse me swing for Trinity, who batted around. Corey McMillan got the party started with a mammoth home run.
I can't think of any more adjectives. She absolutely crushed it. How are they going to keep her in the ballpark?
Took something off the first pitch.
Well, here's the thing.
7 runs on 5 hits for Virginia Tech. 2 of those hits home runs. There's the walk. It's a small victory.
Well, and you don't want to leave anything big. They challenged her inside. They went back to the off-speed. Easy advancement, another run, and still in the first inning.
Rachel Castine struck out. She was the only out that the starter Weiss got this afternoon. Hit a 2-run homer yesterday in game 1 of this series.
And she's been a great addition to the staff. She's got a team-first mentality and a lowest ERA in the ACC.
Only had to throw 12 pitches in that first inning to set down the first Notre Dame batters. As she starts here in the top of the second with a nice 8-run cushion.
Well, we gave you a nice shot of Trinity Martin out and left. She came in as a pinch hitter and stays in the game defensively.
Behind to Chris Ganneff's team, 8-0 in this first inning. This is a Notre Dame team that did not go to the NCAA tournament last year. They had gone to 24 straight. And that was broken last year. Never got out of the regional round. Coach Gumpf has retired.
Your heart rate and your emotions low, and just execute.
Cortez, a true freshman out of Tampa.
And defensively, they're going to put a shift on for Cortez. They've got Rose playing right there by second base, and Lynch, the third baseman, way off.
We go to the bottom of the second with the Hokies up 8-0. If you missed the first inning, you missed a lot. Corey McMillan starting things off with a home run that might still be traveling.
I think it is, and luckily it didn't hit any cars, but the scoring continued. There were miscues, there were hits. Brianne Weiss.
Against Charlotte on Tuesday were solo home runs. And she has set, as you mentioned, the career home run and RBI record for Virginia Tech, and has done it in 4 seasons, which I think needs to be said because so many kids, maybe because of COVID or injuries, get an extra year. Not Peck. She's done it in 4 years.
Yeah, she's done it the traditional way. No asterisk needed next to her name, but just now reining things in, doing a much better job of controlling batters in the circle, jamming them up, using that changeup effectively.
Yeager walked and scored on Trinity Martin's 3-run home run. Martin was the first.
He's in motion as soon as you see down ball angle. Little hiccup, did not take off right away, but with the long kick, gave her an opportunity to still take it.
Wild pitch for Kamzik. Full count. Hit hard, but
to build a case for why she should start the game.
Waited on that. Amaral, really good. Shortstop goes out in the outfield grass.
But a big pickup for them, knowing that she's a huge compliment to Emma Lemley, who is notoriously known for that hard rise ball. Lyman comes in with that hard drop ball, and then they usually use them back-to-back opportunities.
Base hit right up the middle for Eckert to start things off here in the 3rd inning.
Hit in their last series, and coach told her before that at bat, hey, bet on you. And she got the big hit, big home run, first of her career.
Yep, and she just drew.
In the face mask, typically you see that ball into the chest protector, but big kick gave Notre Dame an opportunity now with 2 runners in scoring position.
First time Notre Dame has had more than 1 base runner on. First time they've had any.
But this is the part of the lineup where you want to see your bats come alive. Amaral has done such a good job of leading this program in so many different categories this year. She's got a lot of speed, but it's her bat that's...
Becker relieved in game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday through 44.
Drive in anybody other than just herself, because she has been so hot in her last 16 games.
Night out. Holloway drifts out to the outfield grass to retire McMillan for the first time today.
They were challenging her on the inside. That's what they did in her last at bat as well. Drew the walk as they danced around McMillan. But that is, Pam, a very huge out for Notre Dame. Doesn't get...
But yeah, Rose aggressive over there after fouling one off her lower leg before she drew a walk. Solid single into left field. Rose stays at third, and as the
big hitters are typically taught to let that changeup go until they have 2 strikes.
Hitters count for Castine. Loads them up for Jordan Lynch. Batting average. .472 with runners in scoring position, swinging on a 3-0 pitch, and they're going to get her as O'Brien drifts into fair territory to get a huge second out. What do you think?
That she was able to get that call just for confidence, but Virginia Tech's so disciplined that they are not even flinching at that pitch at the bottom that's fallen off right below the zone.
It must be frustrating for Becker.
And you don't want to bring it up anymore. You bring it up, it's a hittable pitch. Easy the way that they are absolutely crushing the Becker. This one, the first batter that Michaela Castor faces in this game, Trinity Martin, no doubter. Running out of real estate out there is Willisman to be able to... Williamson cannot get through the wall to get that one. I mean, we are watching a team that is... You're seeing a lot of these Virginia Tech hitters as well, standing at the back of the box. They've got their toes on the chalk closest to the catcher, giving their eyes the opportunity to track the ball as long as possible.
Waited on that, sent it into center field, and a beautiful running catch. Burden is locked in. And Holloway takes the first pitch into short right field. Castor holds up at second. Third strikeout for Kleiman.
Just down in the zone, and they're challenging Notre Dame to swing on pitches in the zone. If you don't have to throw them in the zone, you can get the swing and miss. There's no point in making those mistakes over the plate.
Now Jane Cronenberger, who made a terrific running catch to end the last half inning, comes up for Notre Dame.
Well, I mean, Virginia Tech's a great team, right? They came out swinging. They made their adjustments on our pitchers today. But you know what? I'm just looking for my team to continue to battle and fight. And if that can happen, hey, that's progress for us.
Culture has stayed the same, but some of the rules are different. Some of the things that they are, some of the focus points for this season have changed from a year ago, and with those focus points, they've entered with their velocity.
Lynch had to wait on it, and another good running catch in the outfield, this time by Williamson. Castine is stranded at first, and Virginia Tech has to get some runs across the board, or else this game will be over in 3 outs.
Yeah, knowing it's 3-0, she needed to get that strike. She likes to stay low in the zone with a curve and a drop. She uses her drop as an off speed as well, but she needs to get ahead of these hitters to be able to play around.
On the ground, go over to second, and just safe. Notre Dame down to their last strike. O'Brien takes it high. If this stands, this will be the 16th run rule victory for Virginia Tech and their 12th game where they scored